Hi everyone. Today is Saturday, July 12th, 2025, and this is your reading for today. I'm going to ask the question I always open these readings with, which is how can we align with the highest version of ourselves today? And I'm going to start with an oracle card from the Sacred Rebel deck. I'm going to set the intention to bring through the message that is needed to whoever finds this message today. May you be able to find the guidance you've been seeking, the answers you've been seeking, maybe even more of yourself within this reading. Okay, so we're going to open up today's reading with focus on the light. Okay, I'm going to pull some tarot on this. The Focus on the Light Oracle card is definitely a card about being able to narrow in on the light that already exists within you and all around you. To not allow the darkness or challenging experiences or challenging people, the darkness in others, to negatively impact the decisions you make. If they should have any impact on your life moving forward, may it be that you find clarification on what you no longer want to experience moving forward. Know that in the dark you are able to learn some of the most valuable life lessons, learn more about yourself, learn more about what you want to create. Then it is time to begin focusing on the light in order to move yourself out of a dark period. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards on this, and we could dive into today's message about focusing on the light. I'm going to bring this energy in. All right. We've got the Seven of Wands. Passion, desire, connection to higher consciousness, knowing your potential. Those are all the things that you want to begin focusing upon. The things you are passionate about, the things that bring you joy, feelings of love, people, experiences. Allow that to be the things you think about, the things that you gravitate towards. As big as the momentum of this negative time in your life, or the darkness that surrounds you or you feel like surrounds you right now, as big as it might feel, and as momentous as it might feel that you are being dragged down, even just the smallest moments to experience more light in your life, whether it's watching a TV show that you thoroughly enjoy, spending time with one of your best friends, spending time with animals out in nature, just little moments. Take great advantage and be more intentional in these moments in your life where you are able to experience more lighthearted things that bring you joy and happiness, and carrying that energy forward and continuing that particular habit and repetitive skill development, because that's truly what this is. Being able to narrow in on the light in your life, all the good things that exist, it's a skill, especially for a lot of people who have experienced hard times in their life or who are coming out of darker periods. It's harder to train yourself into seeing the things that are actually working, and it becomes a skill. And like all skills, you can develop it and you can get better at it by continuing to practice, and all it takes is presence. Know what you're thinking, know what you're experiencing, know what you're feeling in every moment, and then choose the feeling and thought that feels the best. We've got the Queen of Swords. This is a very strong, almost cold card, offering truth, but also a sense of loyalty in offering this truth. Now this is reflective of a woman in your life. This could be a mother, a really good friend. It could even be just a random conversation with you that you have with somebody who is who definitely vibes wisdom, who definitely you can sense they have had many lifetimes, many experiences that have taught them the most deepest wisdoms about life. And this person is offering you a chance to see a truth that you aren't able to come face to face with. But in a sense, this is the truth you need to hear in order to set yourself free and set yourself free from the darkness. Now, I'm going to pull one more card on this. And we've got the Star. So pay attention to the people you are conversing with today. The Queen of Swords doesn't only have to be an actual person. It can also be guidance that you receive through synchronistic, through synchronism. It can be small whispers, subtle whispers that you receive that doesn't really feel like your own thought. And that an understanding and knowing what that feels like takes practice, but it's definitely a skill. It's definitely an intuitive skill that we all have and that you have the opportunity to develop. Now, the Star is offering clarity. It is offering the future. If you decide to take the chance to focus on the things that are on the more lighthearted end of the spectrum, the things that you enjoy, define what you enjoy. Now, this is the skill. The skill is define what you actually like. Listen to the wisdom of those who surround you and look for truth of yourself. Look for yourself within them and the things that they are saying, the things they are bringing forth. And in that, you will be able to align with your heart again and bring you out of this darker space in your life. Now, I'm going to pull a guidance card on this. And I'm going to ask for guidance moving forward. In this time. And also, just trust that as hard as it may feel, this is part of your journey. And you have the choice to allow this to carry on for a lot longer than it needs to, or you can begin to learn the lessons that are being offered here so that you can begin to experience the archetypal star, the love that exists there for you and always has been there for you. Okay, so guidance moving forward, we have dream a beautiful dream. It really always just comes back to focusing on what is working for you. Take accountability for the things that you think about. Become more present with yourself. Be able to tune into a potential, the highest version of yourself, your dreams, your goals, desires, and allow that vision, that imaginative space where you just bring all of that to life and see yourself in the highest version of yourself, the highest creation of life that you could imagine for yourself, and sit with it, play it out. This is a good time to tap into your inner child and begin exploring your imagination again. That's what's going to help you move forward and be able to see the possibilities that exist for you now, because your possibilities are endless. And it is within the skill development of being able to constantly, repetitively tune into the better feeling emotions, think about the things that bring you joy, immerse yourself in the things that bring you joy. It's this skill development, knowing how to move yourself out of these darker states is what's going to align you with the highest version of you and the most adventurous life that you can think about. So, I hope you were able to draw something valuable from today's reading. Have a great day.